Man, this your boy Frank from Orangeburg, South Carolina. Back to the feature live band. The hottest live band in the city based out of Charlotte, North Carolina. We're here for your musical production for artistry, events, whatever you need, man, that energy of a stereophonic sound. Back to the feature live band.
Dope.
Yeah, man.
Dope. My man Frank, glad to have you a part of the platform.
I appreciate it, bro. It's a blessing, bro.
Absolutely. So with that being said, I kind of just want to jump right into the interview. How important is South Carolina to the Back to the Future live band?
Man, look, man. Like I said, born and raised in Orangeburg, South Carolina. Me and another associate of mine, he's actually from South Carolina too. We started this thing when we was in college. Like I said, being in college, you know, niggas need money. So being on the drum line, I was on the drum line ever since, you know what I'm saying, middle school, high school. Then drumming got me to college. But the fact that being on college, you know what I'm saying, being on that band, even though we traveling, you might get a little stipend, a little $45, a little $50, a little stipend and put something in your pocket when we go on trips. But niggas, they need some real money, you know what I'm saying? Niggas want some drip, niggas want shoes, niggas got to be fresh around campus. And then the marching band, it kind of hides you on campus, you know what I'm saying? So we got practice every day. So that whole fall season, bro, practice from 6 to 12, 6 to 2. We got competitions, got games. We got a whole lot of stuff going on. So, you know, don't nobody really see you. So when that spring season come, you know, niggas want to pop out, you know what I'm saying? Look good, you know what I'm saying? So you want to do your thing. But so far as getting the money, I mean, you could have got a job or whatnot in the city and whatnot, but my whole thing was to start a band because I seen a lot of events going on campus, you know what I'm saying, outside the marching band.
Right.
I said, well, you know what I'm saying, what we can do is me and my boy, we can go ahead and start this band up and start doing some events and hosting some events for organizations and different things, events on campus, and they give us a check, you know what I'm saying? You know, nothing too big, but you know what I'm saying, something that got dog gonna start off and got dog gonna keep something in our pocket, you feel what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, most definitely.
So that's how that came about, you know what I'm saying? But for the most part, it was a good journey. It was a good experience. You know what I'm saying? While I was in college, we did a couple of events with some folks. Then, you know what I'm saying, we got serious with it. After folks graduated, folks moved. I came up here probably around my 2017, 2018 in the surrounding area, just coming back and forth. And then actually, while I was in college, me and my dog, we was on the part of the Carolina Panthers drum line, if y'all ain't know. So I came out here, tried out for it. He tried out for it. He made it. I went for it. I was with him, but then they gave us like a first check and whatnot. And then, you know what I'm saying? Then it wasn't what we would thought. We spent more money coming up here having a good time than we was making with the Panthers. You know what I'm saying? So damn. I was like, man, let me go back home, play for my churches, make my money, my churches. You know what I'm saying? My Sundays, my gigs on Sundays, and it was like that. But you know. Yeah, I still came back up here though.
Yeah. So when it comes to like the other members of the group, the band,
right?
Did y'all just grow up together? These are people that you hand chose. I mean,
okay,
the other members,
right? Okay. So you have me, Frank. I'm drums manager, one of the founders of the band. The other dude, Andrew Baxter, good friend of mine. He's a drummer too. So. He's actually from Columbia. I always got to put this out here. He's actually from Columbia, South Carolina, but he moved to Orangeburg, South Carolina, and he got on the drum line in high school with me, Orangeburg Wilson High School. So I kind of took a liking of, you know what I'm saying? He was kind of, you know, over there doing his own thing, but he played drums too, and I saw his potential and his talent and whatnot. So we stuck together throughout high school, being on the marching band, being on jazz band and whatnot. So I'm a year older than him. So me going to college before him, you know, it kind of put a expectation on, you know what I'm saying, the younger folks. So since he see us marching there and a couple other folks who went to school with me in my class, he came there too. So, and then I played with him at church and whatnot. Me and bro was, you know what I'm saying, we tight, you know what I'm saying? So we did a lot of things together. So we utilize our togetherness to make money too, you know what I'm saying? Not just the laugh and stuff like that too, but you know what I'm saying? Dope. That's how it was, but that's just me and him. The other folks, they kind of came along and we kind of picked them, you know what I'm saying? Alternatives, you know what I'm saying? Substitutes and stuff like that there too. So that's why you got the two in the feature.
Oh, okay.
For
dope.
us.
That's dope.
Yeah.
That's dope. You know, kind of tell a little backstory, you know what I'm saying, how me and you met. You know, I met you at
Music Industry Night.
Absolutely. Shout out to DJ Chuck T.
Shout out to Chuck T.
But we did meet that night, and
Yes,
kind of walk me through that whole process of how you even got onto that type of I would say that kind of stage. You know what I'm saying? Because that's a stage. When you at the Music Industry Night, it's a stage, and it's not only just performing, but you know, it's more things with it.
Branding,
Absolutely.
marketing, most definitely. Shout out to my man DJ Chuck T, man, for real soul brother. I appreciate him. That man do a lot for the Carolinas, not just for the Carolinas, for individuals too. You know what I'm saying? And I appreciate that too for the brother. But how I met him, man, that's kind of real facetious, man. How I did that. So when I first came up here, when I first started the band, I was beginning to know, you know what I'm saying, the land and whatnot, and who kind of, you know, run this city and whatnot, who got footprints in the city. So, you know, I was trying to, you know, follow them things and trying to see what's going on with the music, because I'm real interested in the music. So once I got inkling of certain tycoons who kind of, you know, run the city with the music industry and whatnot, in the music industry, I tagged them on an Instagram post, and I was popping shit, and I was, you know, just like, hey, y'all boys, we been in here, we been quiet, we been trying to stay humble, trying to, you know what I'm saying, really not be too big-headed, you know what I'm saying we better than everybody, you know what I'm saying, even though we from South Carolina, but it's the Carolinas, y'all, we put it together, we the Carolinas, but we're up here in Charlotte now. So I made the post, and I was popping, and I was like, we the best in the city, and y'all boys ain't trying to get us with us or nothing like that, you know what I'm saying, just ranting and whatnot, just prattling. I ain't gonna lie to you. I put some names on there too. I ain't gonna lie to you. They seen it. Couple of them folks seen it. But Chuck T, I thought, you know what I'm saying, the response was gonna be something, you know what I'm saying, kind of, you know what I'm saying, provocative from him. You know what I'm saying? But the brother ain't even trip at all. He was like, cool, check me out. Music Industry Night. If y'all boys want to go ahead and showcase your skills and your talent, come meet me out there.
Before you go further though, like, so you already knew about who Chuck T was before all of this?
He from Charleston, South Carolina.
Right. So
everybody in the city know, if you in the city of South Carolina, you know he cool with Charlemagne. Yeah. So you gotta know, you know what I'm saying, if you doing anything, you gotta know, you know what I'm saying. Half the battle is knowing, you know what I'm saying, that's 50%, you know what I'm saying.
So why didn't you think that you was gonna get the response that you?
Because how I was coming off at the time was kind of real big headed. You know what I'm saying? going in another lane that wasn't necessary. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Going with the muscle rather than with the brain. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But bro, I wasn't scared with that. He a South Carolina nigga, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And he ain't even budge on that. He was like, oh, y'all hungry? I'm finna give you a plate. He threw us a plate.
That's dope.
Not just only with, you know, that opportunity, but with bringing us in, well, especially me, into knowing what type of work he do, how he do it, and really, you know what I'm saying, like putting you down with game. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I appreciate that from the brother, man.
Right. So he responds to your message.
He did.
All right. So where it go from there?
Music Industry Night.
So this is your first. So it's coming up again.
That's how it was. It was coming up. And it's ironic. It's ironic how it was coming up, because I was popping. You know what I'm saying? Just popping off just because we were just trying to get out there and make a name for ourselves in the city. You know what I'm saying? Because I understood that Charlotte had a lucrative marketing horizon that, you know what I'm saying, like musicians can really, you know what I'm saying, do things out here. You know what I'm saying? So me coming from a little town in Orangeburg, South Carolina, I said, I'm finna utilize my skills, that my God-given skills, talent, you know what I'm saying? So at that time, I just was popping off. And Music Industry Night just happened to be around the corner. And he gave a dog a bone.
You know, it's crazy because, like, you got all these different
dog food, boy.
You got all these different type of artists, man, that be performing at Music Industry Night. And y'all play behind all them artists, man.
Opportunity.
Yeah.
That's the thing about it. So when he did that, he ain't give us no specific, like, regimen of what we was gonna do. He gave us free will to find space of where we was needed at in the event. And I was like, you know, we all play by ear, and we was listening to the artist songs and whatnot. And we was like, you know what I'm saying, like, what we could do is show artists that not only can you play that, the DJ play it, but let's see how you take it to the next level with artist production if you do it live with a live band.
Dope.
And that's where there's a whole nother level that we can talk about something else. But you know what I'm saying? Like that's the whole psychological thing about why we play behind artists, to let you know and give you the feel of how it would be like when you see, let me not say the wrong name to artists, but like when you see, let me go old school on you. When you see Frankie Beverly and the Maze up there, you know what I'm saying? With a live band, you know what I'm saying? Versus just him up with it with a DJ. Or when you see Fantasia up there with a live band versus her just singing to it with a track. It's more intensified, you know what I'm saying?
Facts. Mm-hmm. So what you think about Questlove as far as, do you think, I mean, is he one of your inspirations? Being a drummer.
He was and still is.
Yeah.
I don't pay attention to him like how I was when I was younger now, but he was. He had a stamp, the fro.
Yeah.
You know about me, like I said, I'm from Orangeburg, South Carolina, so you know we all, you know what I'm saying, like, it's all black beauty and black love, black power, you feel what I'm saying? And that's what he was on, you feel what I'm saying? And the Roots, if you pay attention, you know, Erykah Badu, you know, she do her thing with him, she collab with him. That whole conglomerate is very soulful. But Questlove, he's a very intricate individual. He has not only percussion skills, he DJ, he's an author, he's a philanthropist. Man, bro is brilliant, bro. He's beautiful. He's a beautiful black man, for real. But back in the day, I did used to look up the Questlove, and then knowing his style. Back then, I didn't know about style. You know what I'm saying? I was just playing drums. But me growing up and looking at his style, he was in the pocket. You know what I'm saying? That's what he did, straight pocket. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. What would you say one of your signatures is, like, for people to know who you are? Like, we know that's Frank right there.
You know, that's crazy you say something like that, man. You know, now you got me thinking. You can catch me on the, I don't know, I be spinning my sticks while I be playing. I don't know, man. You know, something wild, bro. You know what I'm saying? When the picture showing, I mean, like when the video going, or you see some flash pictures of me, you might see me spinning my sticks in the middle of the song. I don't know, man. You know, I'm real round bunctious with them sticks, man. You feel what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie to you, for real. You might catch me doing a whole lot of stuff with it, man. You got to come to a show, man, for real.
Absolutely. I'd love to be there.
Man, like, don't worry, it got you.
Yeah, so you know, like, hooking up with Chuck T, man, and doing a music industry night, you meet a lot of artists. You know what I'm saying? Especially a lot of artists that want to work with you one-on-one, you know. How did you remain rooted in Charlotte, knowing that Charlotte may have cliques or gatekeepers? Like, how you feel about all of that?
I want to say the right thing, because, you know what I'm saying, we can go spiritual with that or we can go flesh with that. So spiritually, keep faith. That's just simple with that. You know what I'm saying? It don't matter who it is. We all breathe out of the nose. We all put our pants on the same way. So you just about being in the right place at the right time. With the flesh, you can get in your feelings and you can do something about it. You know what I'm saying? You can go harder, or you can take your ass home.
Right, facts.
For real. But you can be humble, and sometimes you got to pop out and show a nigga something. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
All that play in, and you got to know how to play that game. You feel what I'm saying? And it's whatever game that you playing, you got to make sure you play your game too. You feel what I'm saying? You got to play your game. Yeah. But the fact that I ain't trying to long talk you, but you know what I'm saying? Like, I got to get it out. You know what I'm saying? But, bro, just make sure you get the vibe and you rub shoulders with and elbows with the right people. You'll feel it, bro. You'll feel it. You know what I'm saying? You'll feel it, bro. If you ain't wanted there, just make sure you still get some work done there, and that they see you and they still like see your work. Even though if you gone, they'll still recognize the work, and they'll call you back. They'll call you back, bro.
Yeah, you've been on big stages. You open up for people like Rick Ross, Jeezy, the Baby. Shout out to the Baby.
Shout out to that boy. He putting on for the Carolinas, man. He putting on for the Carolinas. Salute to that boy.
Yeah, what was that like running into the Baby? And all of them, actually.
Well, I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't the type of, you know what I'm saying, to get starstruck. You know what I'm saying? Because I know some folks. I know some stars too. You know what I'm saying? We all stars. But when I run into these fellas right here, man, I really try to peep their aura, their energy. You feel what I'm saying? Rick Ross, that man a boss. You know what I'm saying? Being backstage with him, he ain't really turning head too much. You smell him before you see him. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie to you. You smell him before you see him. But that backstage life, that's a life by itself too. Backstage, man, you get to see a whole lot of stuff. But meeting Ross, like I said, it was kind of a little run through. You know what I'm saying? He didn't want to say too much like that. We didn't whatnot. Did they? I don't want to say too much. Jeezy, we was on stage when Jeezy came on stage. We actually met his DJ. Shout out to him. I forgot what bro name is, but please charge it to the head, not my heart. But he was good folks, and we actually, you know what I'm saying, we were trying to gonna open up for him like even more during that day, but some things had, conspired. But it was all good though, you know what I'm saying? Cause Jeezy, he like live music. That's what he do. Baby, we did Baby and Friends. We worked with their conglomerate. We did some things out there. It was a success, you know what I'm saying? But it was, you know what I'm saying, kind of last minute, I think, you know what I'm saying, what they had going on with the marketing. But, but it was a blessing to be with all that. But I did some backlining too, not just open up with that. Backlining is a team that prepares the stage with instruments for the artists and the band that coming in town. So by me setting up and having that experience to set up drum sets and set up sound and just plug in certain stuff, that made me meet, Drew Hill, Raheem Devon, who else we met out there? A whole bunch of comedians and stuff like that. Just understanding how to work the mic for real, bro. It's just it's a lucrative business, but it was big though. You know what I'm saying? I take everything, for a blessing, bro. You know what I'm saying? I don't get too caught into that's them. I get caught into what can I do to get recognized? You know what I'm saying? Put in work. You feel me?
Absolutely. You would think it's so hard for a drummer to get recognized.
It is, but over the years, bro, it's changed. Yeah. It's changed, bro. Like, I know I'm black, but you got to think niggas like Travis Barker. He put on. I can show you some crazy stuff about drummers right now. You know what I'm saying? That you probably never seen. But I'm going to drop it to you. The most juice that drummers get that you know about them because they're with a live band, bro. Travis Barker, that's Blank 182. You know what I'm saying?
So who you think the number one drummer is? Is there one? It ain't one.
It ain't bro. It'll never be like that, bro. You know what I'm saying? When I was young, I was thinking like that. You feel me? But it's different styles. You know what I'm saying? Different genres. So, Jordan like to jump. Larry like to shoot. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So
can't really compare to.
Nah, whatever dagger kill you, that's their dagger.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Facts.
Mm-hmm.
You being from South Carolina, you got Lil Ru.
Oh, yeah.
How big was it being in South Carolina when Lil Ru was getting on from South Carolina? Nobody had made it.
Lil Ru?
Yeah.
Talking about panic boy. Throw that pussy on me?
Yeah.
I ain't mean to see that, but yeah, man, I remember them times, bro. I was probably like in middle school, bro, when that came out. Bro, the industry was tight around that time. And the thing about it, me being in middle school around that time like that, I still was getting in my run-ins because, like I said, I was going on South Carolina State campus, where I graduated from with a business degree in. But I got a minor in human resource management too. But I'm just saying, like, just being around in that music circle, Lil Ru come from out of Columbia. They always had their own thing going on, man. You know where some of the best artists come from, right?
What's that?
South Carolina.
So who was on before Lil Ru was on from South Carolina?
Well, see, that commercial, you know what I'm saying? Lil Ru, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's commercial, but he did his thing. But, you got your get money fellas, you know what I'm saying, that put on for the city too, that, who ran the city, and the boys do their thing like that right there. Let me ask you a question like this, right? Who you listening to right now in your car? And I say locally, let's not be too broad, locally. Carolinas. Because you from the West. So who you listening to? Like, if anything play West. I mean, from the East Coast, who you listening to? I'm talking about the Carolinas. Who you listening to? Because I'm finna use a little history.
Baby, of course. Lil Zach.
Lil Zach.
Yeah. He from North Carolina, right? If I'm not mistaken, you got to do a fact check on that. It's either one of the Carolinas, either North or South.
I think I know who you talking about. You ain't talking about I know you ain't talking about Lil Zach talking about New AI.
I know he used to date Rennie Rucci, I think. I want to say.
Lil Zach or Black Zach?
Black Zach, I'm thinking
okay,
about.
then I'm about to say.
Yeah, Black Zach, I'm thinking about.
But anyway, there's another nigga named Lil Zach too. I'm about to say, what you know about him?
Oh, nah.
Yeah. But he ain't from the Carolina. That's a different type of band. But anyway, what I think about Black Zach?
Yeah.
Those guys put on for the Carolinas, bro. You know what I'm saying? They do their thing. So you got to look into fellas like who been like doing this since we've been in middle school or elementary school. You ever heard of Dirty Dave down there in Charleston?
Nah.
See what I'm saying? You got niggas like Dirty Dave. You ever heard of Dino Chino?
Nope.
Chino Badino?
Nope.
I'm probably saying it wrong, but Chino Badino. See them boys there. That's Charleston right there. And that's how Chuck T and all them boys really, they been pushing their CDs. They been DJing and in the club when I was a little in elementary for them boys like that right there. And then you had, those the pioneers. I'm going to just keep it 100 with you. And then you had the new wave. Then you got your boy, you probably heard of Mr. Mac. Y'all call him Mr. Named Mac. Him, you got your boy Black Zach. You got your PG Raws. And you got your, bless the dead ones. You got 18 Vino. You ever heard of him?
Mm-mm.
Got 18 Vinos. Then you got your producers. You know what I'm saying? Jetson made. You ever heard of Oh Lord? Jetson made another one.
I ain't never heard of none of these.
Them the ones who made. That's who made the baby. What's that? Suge. Pack in the mail, they gone.
Okay, yeah.
That's Oh Lord. I-20. Oh Lord, Jetson. Nigga is one of them. But yeah, but your boy Jetson made. Carolinas, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, we really came up. That's who does Black Zach, baby. He did Chris Brown. Man, your boy Jetson, he out of here, bro. Yeah, Jetson made.
That's what's up. And then so you King Carter. Yeah. Is he from the baby camp or one of the people? I heard that he was one of the people that helped get the baby on.
To my knowledge and my research and me listening and everything like that, he is. You know what I'm saying? And we did some work with him. He actually had a subsidiary label called Social Currency Enterprises. So how we started our Back to the Feature Live Bam, we was in the city of Charlotte. We was going around to a lot of studios and trying to do something. We didn't know what it was going to be, but just sitting in the studio, you know what I'm saying, just thinking how we going to come up with the blueprint with this thing. I seen a couple of artists that was rapping, and I was like, you know what? Until the engineer cut the beat off. You know what I'm saying? I came in there with the drums. I played with the drums. That was cool. You know what I'm saying? I was like, okay, if I'm playing with drums like this here, let me call my dog. And let me tell him, we from the country. People from the city do this all the time. It's just new to us. You know what I'm saying? I called my dog. He bought the piano in the studio, and they stopped the music, but just had the vocals playing, and we was playing behind it. It was a rap from there. It was a rap from that was the sauce. So we kept doing those type of episodes. So the same thing like y'all see like Tiny Desk. You can go look on our Instagram page or YouTube. We've been doing that for a little minute during Corona. That's why we popped off with that, because nobody was doing concerts, nobody was doing shows. We had to stay inside. You know what I'm saying? We were on the lockdown, the shutdown.
Yep.
So we had to sneak in the studios, do these recordings and do these unplugs, and then put them out and whatnot. So it made it pop for us. That's what we did, and then that's how Carter saw us, and he had a team of artists. It was 4 of them. I think he had Lil Jon, 4K. He had Zay, Young Boy, Sonny, what the name is? Sonny Boy, and Tiana's Rose. We did unplugs for them. When we did that,